Good morning. It is currently, let's take a peek at what time it is. It is, can you see? 3:25 in the morning. Me and my daughter are about to head to the airport because we have a flight to Chicago to catch at 5:51. And we are spending just a couple days in Chicago doing a little girls trip before the school year starts. And I thought it would be fun to do a Reading the Windy City series in Chicago because that series is set in Chicago. So I have read Mile High, which I didn't love. I gave that 2 stars. And then I recently read The Right Move, which I gave, I believe, 3.5 or 3.75 stars to. I liked that book, but it just got a little bit long. Next in the series is going to be Caught Up, which I'm so excited for because it is single dad nanny trope, and I literally can't wait. And then after that is, it's the purple cover, Caught Up? No. Play Along? And Sarah Crowley's been raving about that one, so I hope I can get to both, but I honestly am not sure like how busy we are going to be, but we literally need to leave for the airport in like 20 minutes. So I just wanted to pop on, let you know what the plan is. And we're going to do a short little reading vlog. Hopefully we get to 2 books in this vlog, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to maybe do a little concealer and then we are going to be off to the airport. Hair is not done, but it's girls trip time. Girls trip. Ready?
Yes, but stop it.
Let's hit the road.
You're so embarrassed.
All right, you guys, we are officially checked into our hotel. Check out the view from our hotel room. This honestly just like literally makes my heart so happy. Okay, it is currently, oh, I thought my watch would, nope. It is currently not even 5 p.m. yet, but I think that Zoe and I are in for the night. Our legs hurt. We've done so much walking today. We've literally been up since like 2:45. We've done a lot today. I did read on the plane and I got to chapter 9, and so far I am absolutely loving this so much more than the first 2 books. In this book, you are following Kai, and Kai is a single dad baseball player. Miller is this chef, and you find out like right away in the beginning that she's like really struggling to like be creative. And she has a lot of like pressure on her because of something that's coming like in the future. So anyway, Miller's dad is the coach of Kai's professional baseball team. And he essentially, Miller calls him and says she needs to like take the summer off. He hires her to be the nanny for Kai's child because Kai literally just fired another nanny. And I am loving both of the characters. I feel like that is like what's gripping me so far the most, is that I'm already like really loving both of the characters. Miller is described as having like tattoos, which I like, I don't know why, that like just gets me. And she just seems like really feisty and fun. She, like the 2 of them ran into each other for the first time in an elevator, and she was like double fisting like Corona beers at like 9 in the morning. So I was like, okay, yeah, this girl is like my girl. And Kai just seems so sweet. He loves his son so much, and you couldn't ask for more than that. So We are planning to just chill in our hotel the rest of the night. So I'm planning to do some reading. I am extremely tired, so I might fall asleep early. But hoping to maybe I'm currently 16% of the way through. I don't know if it's gonna happen that I'm gonna read both of these books while I'm here. But we shall see. We did so many fun things today. Hopefully I'll already have inserted some of the like B-roll footage, but we went to the Minusu store. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That was like our soul, like that was like what sparked our girls trip to Chicago. And then we went to the Field Museum, which was really fun. Although Zoe and I were so tired from so much walking by then that like, I don't know that we like really experienced the exhibits to their fullest. Tomorrow we're thinking of maybe doing a beach day. That sounds fun. Oh, and I forgot to say, speaking of baseball players, which this book is about baseball players, there was such a long line to check into our hotel, which after like literally the last stretch of walking back to our hotel from the Field Museum, Zoe and I were really having to push ourselves because we were so exhausted. I think we walked like 6 or 7 miles today, which for a 9-year-old, I feel like is really, really good. And I definitely did not wear the best shoes for walking that many miles. But anyway, the girl that was standing in front of me in line was the mother to one of the Detroit Tigers players, which is the Detroit professional baseball team. I didn't ask any more questions other than that, but I thought that was kind of ironic and cool. So anyway, gonna be doing a little bit more reading. And if we go to the beach tomorrow, perhaps I'll bring my Kindle. Perhaps not. We'll find out. But I will catch you guys in a bit when I have another check-in. Good morning, you guys. Ooh, that's too bright. Okay. Good morning. It is currently about 7 in the morning. We indeed did stay in all night last night. We ordered room service up and we just relaxed and went to bed really early, but I did get an additional, I think like over 30% through where I was, and I have to say I am loving this book so much more than I loved definitely the first book in the series and even the second book. I just feel like I'm so connected to both the characters. I love both of the characters so much, and I am here for this one. So not a ton. I'm gonna sit right here. My daughter's like sleeping in the background. Oh, I forgot that I tried to do a clip of me opening this, which by the way, my press-on nails came off. And so if you could see my nail in the last clip, it's like the glue with like sweatpant fuzz attached to the glue. So ignore that. But how excited are we? I'm switching arms. Clearly I'm the best vlogger in the world. How excited are we that Witch's Brew from Milani is back out, and how freaking cute are the cans this year? Okay, a couple things that I want to just like, my hair is so crazy too. A couple things that I am like absolutely, where's the lighting gonna be better? Okay, that's way better. And there's our miniso. Anyway, those are our bags in the background. I live for the fact that Miller calls Kai baseball daddy. There is just something about her calling him that I am just so here for. I definitely want a baseball daddy. Actually probably more prefer football, but anyway, I love that. This scene, Kai is just like, okay, I know I've said before that like when a man is like too perfect in a book, I absolutely hate it. But what I love about Kai is like he doesn't do anything wrong, at least not yet so far, to Miller, but he's also like really reserved and really kind of aloof and definitely has like a lot going on in his life. Like there's some complexities to him that I'm like, okay, I'm here for that. The scene where they like share the same bed and then they're like not gonna do anything, but then Kai is like, but we can still cuddle. I was swooning so hard for that. And then also the scene where Miller brings Max, the baby, to the baseball diamond. I don't want to say why. I don't necessarily think it's a spoiler, but I don't want to say why. Oh my gosh, I was just living for that. Like the family, the like family aspect of like the whole baseball team
in that scene. I was just absolutely loving. I think this book is like so sweet, yet not too sweet that it's keeping me disinterested. So I love this. I am currently 55% of the way through the book. I am about to get ready for the day, but then if my daughter isn't up yet, I'm gonna try and sneak in a little bit of reading this morning. I definitely don't think I'm gonna finish this book as well as play along while I'm here, but if I could get to like even half of play along and then wrap that up really quickly when I get home, that would be great. So we'll see what happens. I will check in with you guys tonight and let you know where I'm at with caught up. I don't think I'll finish it today, but if I would, that would be kind of a miracle. So anyway, those are my thoughts right now. We're gonna go explore today. I'll share some footage with you guys and I will catch you tonight. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna stay like this because look how wild my face looks. I put on the glow recipe, not the glow recipe. Oh my gosh, my face looks absolutely wild. I put on the Tula sunscreen, which is so glowy, and the way that the sun is hitting, okay, that's crazy. Is this better? Maybe that's a little bit better. Should I go like this? Okay. Also, the first sip of an energy drink for the day. Alani Arctic White is by far, in my opinion, the superior flavor, but they are so hard to find. I thought the flavor was discontinued altogether, but then my mom started finding them at the Target in her city, town, technically city, but it feels like a town, as well as a Hy-Vee. So she always hooks me up, so thank you, Mom. But I finished Caught Up last night, and then I was getting ready to get ready today, and I was going to start listening to, not Caught Up, what is it? Play Along, to try and like get ahead a little bit. We are checking out of our hotel today. It is our final day. Our flight home isn't until 9 o'clock tonight, so we have still a full day. Yesterday, we completely veered off what we were planning to do, kind of. We ended up going to the Minusu store. We have to go back again today because why the heck not? And then what did we do? We went to this bookstore. I think it was called Sandmeyer's Bookstore, which I was super excited about, but Zoe was literally not having it. She was like, where are the toys? We had just gotten back from Minusu, so she was like on the Minusu high. So maybe today, if I want to plan a little bit better, if I want to go to a bookstore, we should do that first, but that'll also take some convincing. But we popped in there really quickly. It was this cute little local bookshop, and then we ended up going to the Navy Pier, which was really, really fun. We rode the Ferris wheel there, and then we rode something, I was gonna say that looks like the Power Tower, which I would know because it's a theme park in my home state, but it was like one of those things that like shoots you up and then like drops you. And then we did the swings, and we got to the swings 3 times, which was so much fun. I love a swing at an amusement park. And then we had some quesadillas and some nachos, which are our personal faves. And then we walked home. The first day we were here, we did like 11 to 12 miles of walking. I thought it was 6, but it was actually 11. And I feel so bad for making Zoe walk 11 miles. So she wasn't exactly having it as much yesterday. We ended up walking about 6.5 miles yesterday, so still a ton of walking. But today we're going back to the Minusu store. We did the Chicago like City Go Pass, which is absolutely worth it in my opinion. And so we still have like our 3rd activity to do today, and I really want to do the architectural boat tour, so I'm hoping we are able to squeeze that in. We also wanted to go to the aquarium, so hopefully we have time to squeeze that in. And then Zoe wanted to check out a beach, so we need to find a beach too, and I'm always down for a beach. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what we're able to actually do today. But Caught Up, 4 stars for sure. I was like wondering, I really like my arm's getting a little tired, but dang, that glow though. I was like wondering at one point if it was gonna be a 5-star, but there's a point in Liz Humford's books where I do feel like it gets like a little bit long, and I feel like between like 70, maybe between like 60 and 75%. I was just like, okay, like I understand we're like building the character relationship here, but I was just getting like a little bit bored. But overall, I absolutely loved both characters, Miller and Kai. Okay, Kai needs to exist in real life, and I need to like find him here in Chicago, and he needs to like be mine and not Miller's, because I am literally obsessed with him. He's so like aloof and has like definitely some traumas, but he is just so sweet, so thoughtful, but not in like an overbearing, over the top sort of way. And I just absolutely loved him. The spicy scene, the first spicy scene in the book, oh my goodness, was I here for that. And then also the scene where they're like in the pool, so good. So 4 out of 5 stars is what I'm landing on, and I'm very excited to get started with Play Along, because I believe Sarah Crowley really liked Caught Up and then loved Play Along. Like, I believe she gave that book 5 stars. So I'm hoping I love it just as much. I'm very excited for this one. It is Isaiah, who is Kai's brother, and Kennedy, who is, I believe, like the physical therapist for the team. And you find out in the epilogue of Caught Up that the two of them have just gone to Vegas and got married. I don't think that's a spoiler. Like, I literally think that's probably on the back of the book. So I love Las Vegas so much. So I don't know that there's gonna be any part of the book that's actually set in Las Vegas, but I literally cannot wait to read their book. So I'm gonna as I get ready today, I'm gonna start by listening to it just to get a little bit ahead. I don't necessarily know that I'm gonna finish the book today, but hopefully I can finish it within the next couple of days, and we can wrap this vlog up, and I will post it. What am I trying to say? Anyway, I do have to get ready, pack up. We gotta check out. We gotta go get some breakfast, and then I will check in with you guys when I have a check-in. You guys, I'm back on my patio, which I feel like I always do in my reading vlogs, but I hadn't yet in this vlog, so it didn't feel right not to end this vlog here. But oh, it's like Las Vegas. Anyway, we are back from Chicago, and I ended up finishing Play Along yesterday, and I loved Play Along and Caught Up so much that I ended up buying the physical copy. I might eventually buy Mile High and Right Move, but I definitely wanted to purchase Caught Up and Play Along because I loved both of these so much. I don't even know if I like checked in at all with Play Along. I think maybe I did once, but if I didn't at all, I apologize. This is by far my favorite in the series. I always forget how noisy it is out here. I'm sorry, you guys, and it just rained. I really did like Miller and Kai in Caught Up, but then like the extension of Miller and Kai in this book, coupled with getting to follow Isaiah and Kennedy in this book, was just so perfect. These spicy scenes in this book, I feel like were like so creative, and I haven't read spice like I've read spice in other books, and I really enjoyed it. Also because I loved this couple so much, the spicy scenes just seemed more fun to read, and I was here for them. But not only that, the kind of representation of anxiety for Isaiah and like just all the struggles that he's gone through and the things that he's anxious about, I felt like was like done really well. Also, the things that like both of these characters like actually struggled with a lot, and I just loved the way that they supported one another, loved the way that they were there for one another. I definitely did predict the ending, but I still loved the ending nonetheless, and I definitely enjoyed the epilogue in this one so much more than I enjoyed the epilogue in The Right Move. I just absolutely hated The Right Move epilogue. But anyway, I think I'm gonna land on a 4.5 star for this. I was kind of toggling between this and a 5 star, but I left it not quite with like that 5 star feeling. So I think I'm gonna give this a 4.5, and I am so excited to read the 5th book, just because I feel like Liz Humford has gotten
like her books have gotten better with every single book, so I'm very excited for book number 5, which I think is the last one in this series, and I'm very curious to see if she'll then start like another series, and if she does, what kind of like, where are we going with that. But that is going to wrap it up for this Windy City vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I would love to know if you've read these books and what your favorite in this series is. Let me know in the comments. Other than that, I will catch you guys likely tomorrow for my September TBR. That's wild to think about, but thank you guys so much for watching and supporting, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.